Well, welcome to another Down the Rabbit Hole video, and yeah, I'm doing a fidget spinner review. Now, why? Well, this was actually my brother-in-law's idea. I'm actually visiting another part of Canada, and my brother-in-law was like, have you seen all this talk about these fidget spinners? What do you think? I'm like, bit of a fad, personally. But then he went and got one, and he was like, hey, you should totally do a review. So I'm like, well, the time has come. I guess it's about time. Much like 1,000,001 YouTubers, I might as well review a fidget spinner. I don't mind these things in theory. Like, the very first of these wasn't a spinner. It was actually the fidget cube that I heard about. And when I was younger, for many years, a bit of a nervous habit I had was biting my fingernails. I was always like, it was a very, very bad practice for me to be in, and if I had a fidget cube, I probably would have been easily weaned off that bad habit for a while. So I figured, you know what, they have a purpose, especially the cubes. I don't know that I need one now. I don't know that it would be very handy in my workplace to like sit at my desk and like fidget with something, but I understand there's a market for it. I understand that there's some people who think this would be really, really handy. And I definitely know people who do that thing with the pen all the time, so it's like, okay, for you guys, that makes sense. But the spinner, I don't really get. And this seems to have been way more popular. I don't know why. Like, why is it spinners have more people talking about them than cubes? And Ashens out of the UK, he actually reviewed one which was a dodecahedron, like a 12-sided thing. I was like, whoa, that's overkill. So, all right, let's unbox this. Let's unbox this and try out a fidget spinner. So let's unbox this fidget spinner thing. It was bought locally in a bargain shop. Don't know if you can make that out, for $9. These things run all kinds of price tags. And yeah, does it say anything else? Not really. Very, very unremarkable packaging. And that's the spinner itself. There we go. No instructions, no nothing. Just comes out of there. And that's it. Hunk of metal, ball bearings, yay. And you just give it a spin like that, I guess. Whoop-de-doo, wow, I feel so amazing. But let's give it a proper spin here. However, yeah, that's the unboxing. That is a fidget spinner. It sure is. Exciting. There we have it. There's a fidget spinner. Yay. It's got a decent amount of weight. I mean, this is some sort of solid metal in here. The ball bearing seems to spin nicely. The weights are good, I guess. I've actually looked up on YouTube people who talk about these things, and apparently there's like a spin maximum rating that things, like good spinners will do. Like if you do them this, if you put them on a table, I don't know if you can see this or not, but if you put them on a table and let them spin, a good one will last 5, 6, even 7 minutes. This thing lasts for like 1 minute. So if anybody's a fidget spinner connoisseur and is watching this video, you're probably turning your nose up at like, oh, it's only good for 1 minute of spin. Well, it's from a bargain store, so whatever. Yeah, so, like, yay, you can sit here and spin it. I don't feel any, like, magical properties. I don't feel my chi becoming enhanced or anything like that. It has, there is a nice, like, gyroscopic sensation, you know. If you've ever played with gyroscopes as a kid, I'll bet nobody who's watching this, some people will know. Do you remember the gyroscope, which was like a globe that had been cut down to like 4 wires, and it had a string, you pulled on it, and it would stand, and it would spin like a top. If you picked one of those up as it was spinning, you had that weird, ooh, it's like it's got its own gravitational field. This has that going for it. Yay! But, and again, I don't really get the popularity of these things. When I talk about the fidget cube, what I really like about it is it kind of fits in the hand. So if you're like doing stuff, or if you're watching something on TV or whatever, you've got something small that you can just sort of manipulate and be, you know, I don't know, distracting your hands with or what have you. The problem with these things, and they're all about this size, is like they're a bit ungainly. First you have to leave your hands open like that, and then, I don't know if you, like I don't know what the right way is to spin them. Yeah, you can just do that, but now you're using two hands. And okay, now you've got it spinning. Now what? Yay. It doesn't have any like particularly great sensation to it. It's all right. Again, it's like the old gyroscopes. And I think like if I was in a situation watching an event on TV or something like that, if I'm just sitting there, oh yeah, man, just watching fixated, you have to kind of do this with your hand, and I don't really think that's, like that doesn't, first of all, you don't get any spin out of it that way, and secondly, now your hand is in this weird claw-like shape. I don't get them. I mean, to me, this is like the hula hoop, the pet rock, or pogs. Like, it's a fad, it's a silly bit of plastic or metal in this case that a lot of people are talking about. And I think, yeah, they're cool, they're not for me. If anything, now I'm not poo-pooing the whole notion of them, if anything, get me a fidget cube and I'm on board. A fidget spinner doesn't do it for me. Even this one, which is like very run-of-the-mill and average. Having said that, my nephew really enjoys this thing, and he's very, very young. Here's some footage of him enjoying the spinner.
Oh, that was a good spin. That was a good spin.
Yeah, so maybe for him this is a good, fun novelty thing. My brother-in-law seems to be loving it, so I'm going to leave it here and he can enjoy his fidget spinner. I think I will be passing. Until next time, we'll see you down the rabbit hole. Yep, that was a minute.